Good evening, people, ladies and gents. The real E-Leezy, man. What's good with y'all? I just been, sitting here just thinking, like, man, I am so excited for the season. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, and I'm not even excited for, um, like, in particular, not the Warriors or Chicago or certain teams that I like, and but I'm just excited because of the energy and the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Of certain franchises and certain teams, the youth movement. You know what I'm saying that we see taking place. It's a lot of great young, talented teams. Keyword young. I think they will compete and play hard under the right leadership and guidance. But it should be so entertaining. Like, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully the young guys and everything can challenge the vets and the elder statesmen and really push them to the brink and push them to be great. Like, you know what I'm saying? And push them to get mad. Like, because that's what, you know what I'm saying, sports and competition is all about. Like, don't concede. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow a player to get an edge on you just because of their name, their stature, their popularity, their fame. You know what I'm saying? Their accomplishments in the league. How long they've been in the league, but challenge them, talk shit to them, get up under their skin, push them, bump them, do what you have to do in order so that competitive and that edge it can rub off on you, seeing how they respond to that. See, that does something for young players, seeing how they handle adversity, seeing how they handle competition, see how they handle getting into scrums and, you know what I'm saying, dust ups and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm excited to see. You know what I'm saying? And to add to that, I've been paying attention to the New York Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a real basketball fan, so I pay attention to all of the teams. So at some point in the season, you might see me do a live stream on a team other than the Warriors. You might see me do two live streams, like, you know what I'm saying, on doing commentary, you know what I'm saying, and analyzing the game. Like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a fan. See, a lot of motherfuckers talk this basketball shit, but I live it. I still play. I work out. I do different things. I help coach. I'm invested in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very detailed when it comes to the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? People can bring up all these different stats and everything, but I'm talking about the game within the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for me to get back, you know what I'm saying, to the New York Knicks, I love Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players all time, along with Kobe, Carmelo, Jordan, you know what I'm saying, Iverson, you know what I'm saying, Clay, etc., etc. But I love the approach that D Rose and some of these players, Julius Randle, I love Julius Randle. I love the young talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that the Lakers had moved on from Julius Randle because I thought that he can be a piece for them. You know what I'm saying? Into the future, and we've seen that what he was able to accomplish throughout his career up until now. You know what I'm saying? He had a subpar season last season, but he still averaged 20. He shot a lower field goal percentage and averaged more turnovers and then shot a lower 3-point percentage. And it just wasn't right last year for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Derrick Rose being back, being at his lowest weight since his rookie year, shows the commitment and dedication to his craft. You know what I'm saying? Being 13, 14 years in, and for him to put that level of dedication in still when most people that um, you know what I'm saying, went through what he went through in his career, most people would have given up. All of that adversity D Rose faced, all of the doubt, the uncertainties, like the mental blocks, you know what I'm saying, losing confidence, all of this. But to see him on this spiritual journey and this spiritual walk, bro, to see him, his dedication, he deserves to be on a winning team more than anything. And I'm not saying that the Knicks aren't that. They're young. I think they have a good coach in Tibbs, but I think Tibbs needs to change his style of coaching as far as how he runs his offense and how he substitutes his guys. I think he needs to play faster, you know what I'm saying, with those young guys, because this NBA game is a fast-paced game now. It's not a come down and run your methodical offenses and, you know what I'm saying, drop it into the post or whatever. I'm not saying that style of play can't be effective here and there, but you have to play faster according to your young talent, and you have to use your guys. You know what I'm saying? You have to go to at least like a 9-man, what I'm saying, rotation. Like real talk, you have to get fresh guys in and out to give those younger guys and those older guys to preserve their bodies throughout the course of a season. But what the Knicks are doing over there, even though they don't have, even though they still have James Dolan in office, but I think with Leon Rose and Tom Thibodeau, and Thibodeau just hired Rick Brunson, Jalen Brunson's father. I think that the Knicks are going to have a solid season this year. I think they'll be back in contention. I think that I haven't looked at the full roster, but I think that if they can keep Taj Gibson around on that team, it'll be huge for the young front court players, the Jericho Sims, the Mitchell Robinsons, the Obi Toppins, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. The Julius Randles. Taj Gibson is a vet, a savvy vet. He's been in Thibodeau's system for a while with Minnesota, especially with Chicago when they making their runs with Derrick Rose. So I think having a veteran, you know what I'm saying, like a Taj Gibson, who went to USC, by the way, and who has been a good veteran. That's a good veteran to have on your team. Somebody who's been through the trenches, been in high playoff moments, you know what I'm saying, pressure game situations, you know what I'm saying, have made big plays, you know what I'm saying, developed his game, you know what I'm saying. I think that's huge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that can teach you how to handle yourself and conduct yourself as a professional on and off the court in the locker rooms. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be huge for the Knicks. Just having that presence and that leadership. See, last year the Knicks were okay, you know what I'm saying? And they were a little consistent. But then when they lost Derrick Rose, it was like that elder statesman had left. And then they were just relying on their young guys to try to figure it out. And in my opinion, I think that that's when they hit that wall. You know what I'm saying? Everything started to go downhill from there, though. But to have D Rose healthy and have him back, that's going to be huge for them, man. That's going to be huge for them, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for the Knicks because I'm a basketball fan, and I think the Knicks are going to be right there. They're going to be in the playoff mix. They might. I think they can get in. I think the Wizards and the Knicks can get in, but I think Charlotte falls off, and then I'm not quite sure how the rest of it's gonna look, but it's gonna be real competitive in that East. You know what I'm saying? You have good young teams like Orlando, Detroit. They're gonna be fighting and, you know what I'm saying, pushing and trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? But they're still real young. They don't have a lot of veteran leadership on those ball clubs. So um, they're just gonna have to learn on the fly. But I think the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, have veteran leadership. I think they've been there 2 years ago when they went and made it to the playoffs, and you know what I'm saying, got into that. What was it? The first? Was that the first round? I think it was the first round against the Hawks because I don't think they won a first. Yeah, first round. Yeah, first round. But just to get there in the season that they had, it was very unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So you got guys on that team who's been there with each other. They just added Jalen Brunson. I think that's going to be huge for them. Somebody that can, get them into their sets. Somebody that can, when a play breaks down, he can go and create a shot for himself and his teammates. Somebody that can stretch the floor and knock down the three. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can get to the free throw line and put pressure on your defense. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody who's just tough minded. You know what I'm saying? Like his dad was, and he can, you know what I'm saying? He can put pressure on the opposing team's best point guard. You know what I'm saying? Or two guard, because he has nice size, like, you know what I'm saying, about 6'3". I think that he can, be that. Um, he can be that anchor, you know what I'm saying, and help lead Tom Thibodeau's defense, you know what I'm saying? And I think the Knicks can be a very good ball club, you know what I'm saying? And I think that from, I'll say, number 3 all the way down to number 9, number 10, like, things can shift. I think it's going to be a disparity or a difference in wins and losses, probably about maybe 2.5, 3 games. So just depending, because you still got Toronto coming back healthy, you know what I'm saying, ready to make another run. So, like, just depending on that, like, you feel me? 2.5, 3 games is gonna separate between 3 and 9. Like real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that the Knicks are they're gonna be right there when it comes to trying to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're better than this team, better than that team, but I just like the direction that they're going. I think that they're solid. You know what I'm saying? I think Tom Thibodeau is a good coach, but I think sometimes he gets in the way with his substitutions, and then, you know what I'm saying, draining his players out, you know what I'm saying, and not really using his team. And then the pace at which his ball cups play with in the past. It has gotten better over the years, you know what I'm saying? But I think the Knicks need to play faster. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think they should feature, um, they have a 1, 2, 3 punch. They have Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, and Julius Randle, and I'm loving Julius Randle. Everything that he said in media day, even though those are just words, it just feels genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feels that he's in a better place. He took time off this season to travel, self-reflect, and I think that's needed for any pro athlete that goes through different things and ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, in any season, in any sport. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to take a break, decompress, get away, get your mind right, get your spiritual walk right, everything. Just take time for you and your family, work on your body, work on your health, you know what I'm saying, and come back, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. And I think that they have players that's going to do that. I know RJ Barrett is going to be, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. Well, he just got that big contract. And the Knicks said that you're our guy. We're not trading you for D. Mitchell because we believe in you and what you can do as a two-way player in this league. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's huge confidence to instill in a guy. You know what I'm saying? So that can only help him, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. So I think the Knicks are gonna be there. And I'm just so happy for D Rose, man. I want to see D Rose. I want to see Julius Randle get back after it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Julius Randle work a little bit more inside. So play inside out instead of outside in. Lessen his dribbles. Sometimes less is more, if that makes sense. Sometimes less is more. Like him getting caught up and doing one-on-one, step back, dribbling through the legs, crossover, step backs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Less is more. Just, use your size, use your quickness, first step, use your strength, you know what I'm saying? And then use little nuances of the game, like to create space with dipping that shoulder, pushing, a little nudge, you know what I'm saying, with the shoulder, just to create space so you can get to your shot. You know what I'm saying? Playing back to the basket. You know what I'm saying? Posting somebody up from the 3-point line and using less motherfucking side to side action. You know what I'm saying? To get to your spot. You feel what I'm saying? If he is able to, do more with less, you feel what I'm saying? Then I think they can be effective. Like, I think it won't take as much of a toll on his body, because Thibodeau expect all his players to play both ends of the court. So if he can do that, I think they'll be in good shape. You know what I'm saying? And they play faster, a little bit more ball movement. You know what I'm saying? Body movement. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you're posting somebody up, you're gonna have to have something going on the weak side. You're going to have the defense moving on the weak side. Because guess what? When that man is helping, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, Julius Randle could be imposing to where he's going to draw attention. If you draw attention and that other guy just turns his head for a second, you have to have some off-ball action with slashers, cutters, backdoor screens, backdoor, you know what I'm saying, flares, where you can get that guy where he can, you know what I'm saying, flare to the corner or whatever, and that'll free him up for a three, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of body movement. Get that defense to start shifting, moving, you know what I'm saying, getting out of what they want to do defensively. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep the defense honest by ball movement and body movement. Excuse me. By ball movement and body movement. So I'm looking forward to the season. With all that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? It should be a great year. And I'm praying, like real talk, I'm praying for all healthy bodies. And I know injuries are a part of the game and it's unfortunate, right? But I am praying that for the most part, the majority of the best players stay healthy. Because that's where you really can't look at one person, or you can't really, you know what I'm saying, give people outs and excuses on why they won here, you know what I'm saying, why they won there. You feel what I'm saying? Because when the best players go head to head, mano a mano, that's going to decide who the best player is. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no handouts. We don't want no the red carpet laid out for us. You have to go through the grind and go through, you know what I'm saying, who might appear to be the best player in the league. You have to go through them. You know what I'm saying? So you can cement, you know what I'm saying, your title as, you know what I'm saying, the best in the world. Or whatever the case may be. So very excited for the season. You know what I'm saying? More excited for D Rose and his return. You know what I'm saying? Because I love everything that he brings to the game. He's just good for the game. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's time to get after it. You feel what I'm saying? It's time to get after it. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me, bro. It's a steady grind, bro. Like this shit isn't easy, man. You know what I'm saying? My shit is not structured like a lot of people's channels. You know what I'm saying? I just come on here and I just talk from the heart. You feel what I'm saying? It's no script. I'm not following no script. It's no major production or nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying, with time that those things will grow. I'll grow in those areas. So I appreciate all y'all, man. Remember, love, live life, smile, cry, laugh, man. Salute, real E-Leezy. You know what it is, bro.